I'm going to ask you guys the question. What do you think defines a striker for Chelsea? Is it the same as what it has been in the last decade or so? Or are times changing? What are the qualities that you believe strikers should have to come and play for Chelsea? I'm going to take a look at strikers that over the last decade that have played for the club, the qualities they had, and compare those to the players we're being linked with now to get some sort of an idea as to who sort of fits the mould. If that interests you, then do me a favour, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to get into this. So what does it take to be a Chelsea striker for you, the Chelsea fan watching this video? And think back to how many strikers we've had at our club in the last 10, 15, 20 seasons, and some big names in the world of football. Some people have come to Chelsea with a massive reputation to try and forge a career in the Premier League, and they haven't happened. It didn't work for them. Some have come into the Premier League and taken the Premier League by storm. And it's interesting to see how each one of those fared. I just want to focus on playing style very quickly. I think in the last 10 years, our playing style has affected the way that we sign players to play up front. We were looking for players to hold the ball up. We were looking for players to be strong, to be imposing on opposing centre-backs, and to dictate our play. Now, whether that's to play the ball up to them and feed it off of them, to make something happen themselves, that's the way it was. Is it changing now with the way we're playing under Frank Lampard and the players we've got around us? Wingers, for example. Hakim Ziyech's coming in. He's going to provide a great option for us. Christian Pulisic is outstanding. Hudson-Odoi. There's talk of other players coming in. Is the way we're playing changing? And is that going to change the profile of the striker that we need? And the reason I'm saying that is because I just want to go through some of the players that haven't cut it at Chelsea. I think that they were affected by a certain player or players that came in and made a huge impact at our club. Think Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba changed everything for our football club. He was the player that could do everything. He could run in behind, he could make runs in the channels, he could hold the ball up, bring others into play, he could bully and boss defenders. And Chelsea were moulded to play up to Drogba, to play up to his strengths. And that's what we did. We did it for a decade, virtually a decade for Drogba. And then when Drogba left, Diego Costa came in, and Diego Costa took over that mantle. Costa, identical profile of a player, could do everything himself, could hold it up, could run in behind, skillful, a bully, an absolute bully, and both of those players thrived at Chelsea. Didier Drogba in his time at Chelsea in total, in all competitions, over both periods he was at our club, 164 goals in 381 appearances. Outstanding. Diego Costa, with us for 3 years. He scored 59 goals in 120 games. That's nearly a goal every 2 games. Outstanding, because they fit the way we played. But then you look at the other strikers that have been involved and around the club in the last decade or so, maybe slightly longer, and how they struggled. Fernando Torres is the biggest one. 45 goals in 172 games, and that's because he came to us at a time where we were looking to play up to a big man, and that wasn't his game. He struggled. Look at Alvaro Morata in recent times. 24 goals in 72 games. It's not great for a striker over 3 seasons or 2.5 seasons. Samuel Eto'o came in for a season and did alright. He scored 12 goals in 35 games in all competitions. He did okay. Andrei Shevchenko, 23 goals in 77 appearances in all competitions. And again, big reputations, those two. And Morata couldn't quite cut it in the Premier League. Then look at other players that have come in. Remember Alex Pato, the AC Milan youngster that took Serie A by storm and scored plenty of goals. He was the Shevchenko replacement. He came to Chelsea, played 2 games, got 1 goal, but didn't make an impact. Here's another one, Radamel Falcao. Remember him? He came in for a season. He scored 1 goal in 12 games. He couldn't cut it with the way we were playing. And most recently, Gonzalo Higuain has come into our club. He came in for a part of the season. He did all right. He's got 5 goals in 19 games. But again, at times he struggled with the way we were playing and the way we were building our play up give the ball to Eden Hazard, for example, in the last 6, 7, 8 seasons, and he'll either play off the front man or he'll try and do it himself. So these players struggled, and I wonder, now Hazard's gone, now Costa and Drogba are not there, and we've got the mobile Tammy Abraham up front, what of the potential strikers that are being linked with us would fit the mould for us now? First up, I just want to talk about Tammy. Now, Tammy Abraham, been brilliant. He's come in this season, he's only 22, and this season he's got 15 goals in 29 appearances. That's more than a goal every other game, and it's been outstanding. You have to say, he's been brilliant, and he's forcing the way we're changing our approach to games. He can't hold the ball up as well as the likes of Costa and Drogba. He's much more mobile, in behind, using his pace, using his height. So he's changing the way things are evolving at Chelsea, and we have to take that into consideration. Last season, the Championship, 26 goals in 40 appearances. Brilliant record for Tammy, and he's established himself here for the long-term future. Look at those that are backing him up at the moment. Olivier Giroud, in and out of the team in the past couple of seasons. He's still weighed in with 21 goals in 76 games, but it's very different for Giroud compared to the likes of Morata and Shevchenko, because he's not playing all the time, so his record is actually quite good. Then you take Michy Batshuayi. He's got 25 goals in 77 appearances. Think of how many starts he's had. He's looking to go. He will probably go in the summer, and so will Giroud. So we're going to look at the players that are now linked to Chelsea. First up, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What a player this guy is. He's 30, he's 31 in June. Take that into consideration. This season, 20 goals in 30 games in all competitions. He's mobile. You wouldn't class him as someone that can hold the ball up. He's much more mobile, very similar to Tammy Abraham, and I think he's one that we should definitely consider. His goal scoring record is outstanding. The difference that I would do, I wouldn't play him on the left cutting in, I'll play him through the middle. That's what you have to do with someone who's got a lethal goal scoring ability like he has. Next up, the man being spoken about in droves, Lautaro Martinez, the Argentinian, classed and described as the new Sergio Aguero over at Inter Milan. Heavily linked with moves to Barcelona. Man City are interested. So are Chelsea. I think Chelsea are third on the list to try and sign him. But he's only 22. And his record this season in all competitions, 18 goals in 31 games, which is a good return. It's obvious that the goals are there. I wonder, is he someone that Chelsea can convince to come to Stamford Bridge rather than Barcelona? I can't see that one happening. Next up, the man who was on the 5-minute news this morning. Make sure you check it out on my channel if you haven't already. Timo Werner, RB Leipzig. He is 24 and he comes with a big reputation. Liverpool want him. Chelsea are trying to steal a march and have contacted him already apparently. He's got 25 goals in 31 appearances, all competitions this season. Outstanding record. Werner, out and out goal scorer. Again, fits the profile of someone mobile. Not that big, strong, bullying type of forward that we're used to. Werner is a definite target. Definite target. Then somebody that's been linked, heavily linked with Chelsea, Moussa Dembele. The 23-year-old who was at Celtic is now moved across to Lyon, and he's got 16 goals in 30 appearances this season. Outstanding record for a striker who is known to be lethal. Can he cut it in the Premier League? Again, mobile, not the big burly bully-like forward up front. Profile's definitely changing, and Dembele is one to consider 100%. Then there's Luka Jovic, the Real Madrid forward who hasn't cut it this season. Real Madrid want to keep him, but they're willing to send him out on loan next year. He struggled this year to try and get into the team and establish his presence in the team, and he's got 2 goals in 5 games so far, which isn't too bad. You have to be honest, it's not a bad record. Last season was the season that he really shone. 27 goals in 36 games in all competitions for Eintracht Frankfurt. That's what got the attention of Real Madrid, along with the previous season playing only 9 games and scoring 8 goals. Outstanding goal scoring record. Someone that could fit the mould for Chelsea. Again, mobile. So guys, that's everybody we're being linked with, the main 5 strikers we're being linked with, and strikers that we've seen over the years at Chelsea before, the past decade or maybe just before then, in addition to Michy Batshuayi and Olivier Giroud up front currently as the backup to Tammy. I'm going to ask you guys the question. Put all your comments in the comment section below. Who do you see as the perfect Chelsea signing this summer that fits the mould and the profile of the forward that we need now? And has it changed massively from the likes of Drogba and Diego Costa? That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I said, please post your comments in the comment section below. I want to try and read as many comments and I'll try to reply to as many as possible. If you've liked the video, smash that like button for me. Smash the hell out of the like button for me. I'm trying to get as many likes as possible. By doing so, it broadens the horizon of the channel and puts it out there to more people. And then if you haven't done it already, please smash that subscribe button. Make sure you tick the bell for notifications so you don't miss my videos come out. The main content on this channel is the 5-minute news update every morning 9 o'clock and then in the evening. But this is a different video tonight. I just want all your opinions. Let me know what you think, comment section below. Thanks for your support, thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow.